Okay. So once you've signed up, your membership's active, you've worked through the onboarding document, that toolkit, that document that I showed you in the other video. It's very important to work through that document. You've written down all the goals that they give you, different topping headings for your goals, what you're working towards. Obviously, with time you can modify it. You've got your 100 prospect list that you want to start working on. You want to have a daily method of operation. Are you doing it full time or are you doing it part time? Right. And like in your daily method of operation, we must talk about this. And there'll be X amount of people, let's say 20 people you want to say hello to on Facebook. Or on your phone, you're going to WhatsApp, for example, 20 people for the day, each day. You're touching base with them. You're staying in touch. You have a stay in touch program. You might not feel that they're ready for you to immediately talk to about the products and the opportunity. So you got to warm them up, right? And even those that you've presented to before, and let's say weren't ready for it then, they're still going to go back into your stay in touch program. You're going to stay in touch with these people. And then you're going to have, for example, 10 people or 5 people a day you're going to invite to see the business opportunity presentation on a video. Okay, you're either going to show them, for example, in a Facebook group, a private Facebook group. Otherwise you're going to send them, you're going to do that, and you're going to send them a couple of links for the presentation on WhatsApp or Messenger. Or you're going to have them come over to your home and you're going to show them on your laptop or your TV. You're going to show the presentation like that, right? So there's going to be different goals. There's going to also be goals for the day to follow up with people you've already shown the presentation to. You're going to follow up. You're going to have a separate count for how many people you're going to follow up with. And when you follow up, because they say it's basically the success is from the following up. Then how many people want to sign up? And you're gonna like remember, you got to work on those people too. You got to sign them up. You got to onboard them. Then you got to take them through the same process I'm taking you through. All right, you got that so far. I'm just like doing a little basic overview here. Now I need to tell you this. In this business, there's a sales pipeline. For example, there's lead generation, prospecting, inviting, and presenting, closing, where you now check with the person, you follow up, do they want to sign up or not? And then obviously they say yes, and you follow up, and you get the paperwork done with them and so on, you sign them up. There's a bit of training, right? Like I'm doing with you now, to orientate them. You're going to take them through the same process, yes. The onboarding process document, the Coach Academy 1, 2, 3, and so on. And yeah, so just so you know, there's this process in the background, right? It's very real. It's there, right? So we've got to move them along the sales pipeline. And we've got the Herbalife toolkit. It gives you also a daily method of operation. Okay, so we got to work through that as well. So we got to make these things fit together. Now, yeah, like I said, I'm just doing a bit of an overview here. I currently I've set up myself some Facebook groups as my sales funnel. You got the sales pipeline, and then I got the sales pipeline. Now I'm using Facebook groups to move people, to progress them, right? So I've got my personal Facebook group where I don't do business on that really. There might be the odd thing, curiosity post I might post on there, but it's more for my family photographs, videos, things that's happening in my life. Then I've got a preparation group for my business, because people, they might want the people, maybe they might want their best life. They might want to improve their life. They just don't know which way. Okay. So I can I can invite them into that Facebook group. Okay. And in that Facebook group, I can start educating them. It's like almost like my reception of my business. Start educating them a little bit about, start hinting towards, there's this business opportunity, or they can be healthier and they can lose weight and so on. So I can start orientating their mind, educating them, guiding them. Now remember, not everybody actually knows the way forward in life. And some people, they want to improve, but they need a bit of motivation, encouragement, leadership, guidance, just like all of us. Like, I've learned these things and now I'm sharing it the same. Now we share it with them. We say, this is the way forward, guys. Okay. Look and feel your best. Be more active, lose weight, use healthy products to give your body better nutrition, and so on. And we say, look here, working in a corporate company is not necessarily the best option from our point of view. So we are teaching, go this route, sell network marketing products. And it's because we're becoming professional network marketers, professional relationship people. So we're going that way. Professional inviters. We are becoming, we invite people. Okay. We don't necessarily have to do the whole presentation. We're going to use tools for that, right? And we use a sales funnel. And I found this Facebook groups is great, right? Add, tag, message. So when a person, now you've identified through communicating with them that they're interested in the business opportunity, that's what I'm saying now. You can add them into, you now present to them in the business opportunity Facebook group is one option, right? And you don't just add them there because they might not look at anything in there. Then you take some of the videos in there because they've given you permission to put them into that space. Now you message them a couple of links of your business opportunity presentation, and you tell them, you send them a link on what network marketing is and so on, right? Some people need like several exposures to this kind of stuff before they are ready for it. Some people need to be at the right time in their life for them to go for this. But either way, we need to follow up and check up. So initially after presentation, you follow up on the same day, or you follow up in 3 days time, and then you follow up again in 3 weeks time. But anyway, you see they're not showing interest. You go to, you're going to follow up with them, for example, in 5 or 6 months time. See, maybe things have changed in their life, right? And then for those people that does sign up or want to sign up, and you can put them into your training group, like I call mine my systems group. And then there I'm starting to tell people like what I'm telling you now. I'm sharing information on how to do the business, right? The methods and the systems and so on. And for those people that are interested, they're maybe not interested in business opportunity, but they're interested in the products. And you can put them into a private Facebook groups where you share about the products, because our groups are going to be private, okay? Yeah, we don't trade as Herbalife. We got our own businesses, right? Like I've explained in other videos, but our groups is private, and we can keep control of our groups like that as well. So then you put the person in the product presentation group, and they can check the product presentations out. Then you can follow up and see if they're interested, and maybe they want to lose weight, maybe they want more energy, maybe they want better nutrition, maybe they want to fuel themselves for their sport and so on. and you see if you can make a sale like it. Same principle about follow-up applies. At the end of it, I've also got a Facebook private group just so I keep track of my people as well. My team, okay, my team. So imagine it's like there's a pipe, and on one side you got the tap to let the water go through, and it's the same with this. So as the people progress, and the more people you speak to, the more people progress until this pipe is running with prospects and contacts and leads, just like a water pipe will be running with water. Okay. Yes, I wanted to give you that. So what we call it, there's the Facebook groups or the sales funnel. There's an ecosystem to it. Okay, how it branches off. I've actually got diagrams of this, but we can chat. If you want to know more, we can chat about it. But what you can do in the beginning, you can plug the people. I'll make you an admin. I'll give you rights to add people, or you can tell me, I want you to add this person and so on. We add them into my groups as they progress. You tell me they're ready, because I'm going to give you a diagram of the groups, the ecosystem, who goes where. You tell me, okay, this person is ready for this group, so I'll put that person in that group. And you tell me the name of the person, and I know, okay, that's your person, not my person. And each person that gets invited in a group belongs to somebody, like, for example, belongs to you. And we progress them through the Facebook groups. Eventually, you will have your own Facebook groups because it's not difficult to set up, right? And once you are up and running and you say, okay, Rodney, I'm going to start plugging people into my Facebook groups. And so you duplicate what I do, right? And then the people who sign up duplicate the same story. Okay. So it sounds complicated, but it's really not. If we talk about it, you'll quickly catch on and it'll make sense. So it's just to give you some idea about a structure and how this will work, because you might say to me, okay, I've signed up now. What now? So I like doing this business in a way that is fun and it takes pressure off me and I feel comfortable. So when we talk to people, we do it in a natural way. When we invite people, we do it in a natural way. We're not forced. We're not desperate. We're not going to use crazy psychology to get people signed up. We want people that's going to actually, if they sign up, they're more inclined to actually do the business. You understand? Yeah, we don't want resentment and stuff. We want to, it's natural. It's natural. I feel good about this. I share it with you. I believe this is a way. This is a way for me. I believe you should follow me in this. We're going to do this business. Okay. Like I said to you before, I don't really like clocking in at a job and answering to bosses, because at the company there's probably more than one boss. And you get treated like a child there, and you're almost treated like a slave sometimes, and it's wage slavery, and you can only get so much money per month. You can't get any more money, and you can't go to your kids' sporting events, and you can't show up when somebody's sick in hospital. And I mean, it just goes on and on. But I mean, I also like the idea about the business. I love the idea that if we put effort into this consistently, we can grow it. Wealth is not just for the other people. Wealth can be for us. We can have a good quality of life, guys. It's going to take discipline and consistency and have a plan. And we got a plan. I'm giving you some of the plan, and let's run with it. Let's just push it. Let's just try, guys. Let's just try. Let's crush it, like the Americans say. We can do this. We don't always need other people telling us what to do. We can we can stand together, have some discipline, be good people, be natural. And there's no doubt in my mind we can succeed. If others have succeeded because they were consistent and because they put in the effort and because they tried, they actually tried. And that's why they get rewarded. There's no other business that's more fun than this. I don't think so. Anyway, You see, like they say, our entry, it's low cost entry into this business. And obviously it's going to take a lot of effort to grow it, right? There are people with millions and trillions, they can just set up mega businesses, employ people, blah, 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 manages everyone. And they don't do anything. They're just rich. Maybe they inherited the money. Maybe who knows what their family owned, how they got the money. We don't know. But anyway, we're not all in that situation, right? So, but we can build something. And how much money is enough for you might be different to me, might be different to the next person, but we can grow this. But like Elon Musk says, you can only eat so much and you can only have a car to do so much and whatever. But I mean, you know, um, living a life of abundance is what I want. And I want it for you guys too. Anybody going to be on my team? Are we going to relate? We want to live a life of abundance. We want to live our best life. We want to live free. We want to have control of our life, etc. Oh, I just love this whole idea.